We actually got pretty far into the game before we had to call it quits, so I'm excited to finish this game up. Let's see, am I able to hear the game is the question. I think because my son came in here earlier and started messing with my headphones, so we will see if I will be able to hear anything. Okay, so someone died. Great start. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Oh my gosh. We are off to a bumpy start. Okay, so at least y'all didn't miss much. It was just the news, and I read that, so you guys did not miss anything important. Okay, so let's see. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore? I don't really dig, just keep an eye out, mostly. But after that mess, started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But nope. Bones all where they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried but weren't. Okay, I feel like that guy, from what I can remember, oh! Did we kill one of the twins, or did one of the twins die? I can't seem to remember because I remember the little girl died, but I don't remember one of the twins dying, so interesting. If only there was a little warmth. Any ideas on what to do about your temperature? I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know? I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society need me. I know, I was saying I don't remember doing that. So, it could be her twin sister. So I think we have 3 people in the house right now. We have the jacket guy, the depressed twin, and the gravedigger. So I think we should test all 3 of them one time. I can't remember what we tested on everybody. I think for this guy it was eyes and maybe nails. No, we tested armpits on this guy because I remember his armpits looked really weird. I was having trouble trying to tell if he had hair on his armpit or not. That's how weird it looked. Let's take a photo. Maybe do eyes? Yeah, let's do eyes. Nights are my shift. Are those red, chat? I feel like those look a little red. But, like he said, it could be because he's tired that he has red eyes, you know? They look clean. Okay. Daytime folk see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. Ever since that time, though, I've been jumpy, eyes starting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. Alright, we'll leave him alone this time. We'll test Coke Guy again. He's just sus to me. If only there was a little warmth. I need to test you. Okay, I feel like we've already taken his photo, and the photo I couldn't tell. The news told us, if you remember, that there would be a lot of black dots around them, but there was no black dots around him. It was like a big hole in his stomach area. So I don't know if that was like a good thing or a bad thing, because there was definitely a black dot or like a black hole, but I don't know. He's still a little sus to me, but I can't just kill him, because I know one of the endings is if you kill too many people, like your game ends early if you kill too many humans. So okay, we already tested his armpits and they looked weird, but they did have hair. So what if we tested hands, chat? I think we should test the hands. Nails? Sure, I'll show you. I tore them all off. Still, you can't take a look. Jeez! He really did tear them all off. Do you think my nails match what they say about the visitors? Oh honey, they match everything and more. Let me tell you. I think, if you want to know about the photo test, let me go ahead and tell me, because the photo thing still kind of confuses me a little bit. And I need to decide whether I can kill this guy or not. But I don't know, I feel like he's shown us, yeah, I feel like he's shown us too many signs. You can't really check my hands when they're like this. Forgive me. Please don't shoot. There's something I'd like to tell you, but... Do we hear him out? Or do we just shoot him? Because when he came to the door, he told us that there was something important he wanted to tell us, right? Or am I imagining that? Was that a different character? But I feel like he was saying something about having important information for us. Okay, so the photo test will show black dots surrounding the visitor, a black dot in the center, or black silhouettes around the visitor. Oh, well that definitely changes things. I wonder if we hear him out, if we still get to shoot him. Okay, that's really good to know. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him, because I don't want to risk anything. We're not playing risky this time, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. You know? Okay. Okay. Good to know. Did we kill... Wait, we didn't kill this guy, did we? No, we didn't. Okay. I think... Okay, I think we need to test her, because we haven't tested her yet. I forgot about her. I need to test you. I think this guy is human. This guy or the other guy? Did we take a photo of her? Okay. Albert Finney. Our very own Albert Finney is human. I think we should take, yeah. Oh, okay. She's not budging. I don't think she's gonna budge for any test. What do we do, chat? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she's human. I feel like she's human. We did, her sister did just die. Just saying. But, because, okay, here's the thing, if I don't kill, no, if I leave her alone and don't pull the trigger, that will be the end of my actions for the day. I won't even be able to kill Albert Finney. So I think I'm gonna pull the gun. Leave her alone? Okay. That's probably smart, because if I were to shoot her, then I would only have one person in the house, so that's probably a good thing. Just in case FEMA comes. I think she and Albert are probably human. Okay. Good thinking. Oh, I forgot the cat was still here. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Alright, let's answer the door, because... Hey, friend! Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know? Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors. Whole thing's a mess. What kind of friends are those? All theater folks. We drank together, blank around, had each other's backs. I know that's exactly what I thought when I saw him. It looks like, okay, the top of his head, like past his glasses a little bit, looks like the top of a Popeye's biscuit. Just look at it. They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer, or just hang out. But now, I can't reach any of them. Everyone's got their own blank going on. And with this blank sun thing, everything's gone wrong. I think I'm gonna invite him in. And not only because he looks like the top of a Popeye's biscuit, but I do feel for him. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna let him in. Friend, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I've got some wild blank stories. That is so true. They'll blow your mind. Hello, can you let me in, please? Do you need something? Yeah, somewhere to stay. I've got nowhere else to go. The dorm isn't an option anymore. Why? FEMA. They started rounding people up, and I really don't want to end up in a quarantine zone. What do we think, chat? I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have another person in the house, but I don't know. I don't want to let too many people in at once, because then I feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time knowing which one's the visitor. It's gonna make it harder on me to find out which one it is. But then again, having a lot of people switch him down, he has more neck. I think we should tell him to leave because I don't want to make it harder on myself to have to single it down to the person I think is the visitor. No, please let me in. I don't want to run into a patrol or worse, the visitors. If you want, I have this kombucha. Would that help change your mind? Look, I love me some kombucha. That, honestly, I feel like that would genuinely convince me. If someone offered me a kombucha in the middle of apocalypse, I would say yeah, I would let him in. So I think we're gonna let him in. I think that was a fantastic offer. Thank you so much. Here, I've got this kombucha. It's not much, but it helps. Hey, cough cough. Can you let me in, pal? Who are you? I'm a fireman. I got caught out in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was horrible. The trees, cough cough, they went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. The sound, the peppercorn ranch sound scares me every time because it catches me off guard. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let. He's holding his tummy like he needs to peppercorn. So true. And because of that, you know what? I'm gonna be nice because I know I have a working bathroom, and if I were in his position, I would really hope someone would let me use the restroom. Just saying. Why aren't you in a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's cough. No helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. I'm gonna let him in. This guy's in misery and he totally needs to peppercorn, so we're just gonna say come in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. That's really sad, actually. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? That's interesting. Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Okay. Cool. So, let's see. Is any... Okay, no one else is coming. Oh, wow! Yikes. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. Perfect! His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Perfect! I love hearing that. This cat is creepy. But you know what? I like cats, so it can stay. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. Now details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. I'm not shocked. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time and is unknown if the attacker has had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals who also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell grower ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. And infernal nests where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky substance. Cerumen. Okay, that's gibberish. I was like, am I just having like a complete brain fart and just stop being able to read? Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Okay, let's see. It's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. Should we even bother, like, testing him? I'm gonna test her. I'm gonna test this guy first because I have a feeling that the other girl still won't answer. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Haven't been digging up any new graves, have you? Me? No, I ain't stupid. Look, I've been around the dead all my life. I started doing the southern accent again. Used to be death didn't bother me. You die. They bury you, done deal. Now, who's left to bury you? And even if someone does, how do you know you stay buried? I saw a grave I know I filled, and it was empty. But I buried him myself. Now I'm thinking, maybe my grave be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Why would you say that? Don't worry about me. I was just spooked was all. Well, just for saying that, I will be testing you now. Immediately. Fine, go on, check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. Okay, so we've checked his hands, I believe. His armpits. Did we check his teeth? I think we did, because I remember them being a little bit broken. So I think we're going to check his ears, because I don't think we've checked anyone's ears yet. Photo? Okay, we'll do a photo. A photo's a dangerous thing, I tell you. Like a mirror. It keeps what it sees. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Just based off of that, I don't need to see anything more. I'm gonna pull the trigger. That's a funny one. Looks like shadows. Probably just dust on the lens? Yeah, right, buddy. No, that is definitely not a human. Yup. Yes, ma'am. You see something in that photo behind me. That's just smoke. It's smoke, right? Tell me it's just smoke. Sorry, dude. Well, let's see if there's something on the other side. Wait! Wait!
I wish you could just shut
Was he a human? I think he was human, guys. I think we just pulled the trigger on a human. Now I feel bad, but times are rough. I think he was a human. That's crazy. This whole thing's so messed up. Yeah, whoopsie daisy. You used to live in a dorm, right? Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study. Then everything went to blank. At first, they locked us in the dorms, afraid of the virus would spread. And then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but when I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones, I wasn't gonna just sit there and wait for them to drag me away. So I climbed out the window and I ran. Grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go though. That's how I ended up at your door. Just the jacket? Yeah, it's my favorite jacket. And don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have from my brother. Alright, we're gonna test some. Yeah, Rip Albert, R.I.P. Will be missed. Whoopsie daisies, you know? Oh man, if I really am a visitor, don't tell me. Just shoot, alright? I think it's always best to check eyes first. I don't know why I like checking eyes first. I just feel like that eyes are usually a thing for visitors, I've noticed. Like if they have one of the symptoms, I feel like it's always eyes. I'll show you my eyes, just honestly I'm a little nervous. Don't judge too much. I don't want to be too quick to judge here because his eyes aren't necessarily red. Yeah, I have a feeling he's clean. Well, everything fine? We'll leave him alone. And should we see if we can... Should we test either one of them two? Or should we go back and test the dorm kid again? I feel like this guy that got burned up by the sun pretty good, I think he's clean. Like, I don't feel like we have to worry about him. I don't think she's gonna let us test her in general. So, should we test the dorm kid again? Or who was the other one in there? Oh wait, we killed him. It was the gravedigger. Whoopsie daisies. Do we have anyone else in the house? Because I could be forgetting about somebody, so it's probably good that we check. Oh, chat, we might need to test ourselves. Oh, we do have someone else in here. Yeah, she was the depressed sister. So whenever we asked her to test, she just didn't do anything. Like, she wouldn't talk to us. And I feel like if she did it once, she would probably keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. Okay, you're kind of strange. Popeye's biscuit! Yes! He's my fave. What's with your friends? Aha! Well, we all met back in theater school. I actually majored in theater production. And let me tell you right away, friend, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. or theater in general, honestly. It might look all classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. Check this man's ear. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art and you don't mind being broke your whole life, be my guest. This guy's kind of pessimistic. I don't like him. I know we're the middle of apocalypse, but still. Just be a little bit more cheerful. Sure, there are a few big name companies that play the famous stages, but they're rare. Everything else is low budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper, flashier, and easier. So yeah, just one big disappointment, friend. I'm checking this guy's ear. Yeah, no problem, friend. What do you want to see? Yeah, sure thing. His ears look normal. Surprisingly. We're definitely testing him again tomorrow. I'm coming for him first. He has a shirt that says die on it. Come on. Honestly, I hate deep cleaning them. Poke too deep and it hurts like H. We're gonna leave him alone. We're gonna leave him alone because there was nothing wrong. But I will be checking him daily. Let's go down to the basement because I did see mushrooms down here. And remember that guy that came to the door that was like, read the mushroom stuff? That's what we're doing. So, can I eat the mushroom now? I haven't checked his eyes yet. I have to wait until I do that tomorrow because we're out of energy. Well, is that going to give me energy? No, it didn't. Yeah, they do look red. Don't eat it? What do you mean don't eat it? Was I not supposed to eat it? Either way, it's too late now, so... This was what the guy gave us, the mushroom guy. Uh-oh, what is uh-oh? Today the world was built anew, and in the basement, mushroom grew. It towered high, and this is gonna be bad, isn't it? And time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. 2. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under the tree of apple, can you rest? She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. 3. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Are we screwed? Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures, imposed corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay, so we are out of energy for today. I think we have enough groceries. I do want to see if I can get cigarettes from Forest, because cigarettes do give you extra energy. So I think it would be at least a smart thing to check. Can we pet the cat? Good question. I want to see if we can pet the cat. Hello, you've reached For-rest food delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery logged in your system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, please try calling again at another time. Thank you. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to use what we bought from the store in our fridge first before we can order anything else. Oh, we can talk to it. You reach out and pet the cat. Aw, hard to tell if it likes it or not. Well, hearts came out, so I think it liked it. Can we? Oh, we can pick it up. Whoa, cool. I love the animations in this game. Oh, that was so cute. I'm glad we tried that. All right, let's sleep. Oh no, what? Wait, chat. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. What did I do? Is this like tripping? Am I tripping right now? Okay, so I'm still alive. I didn't die. Okay, okay. That's what I hoped. I hoped I didn't eat like a deadly mushroom. And that was like my death scene, you know? Oh great. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring the ones back you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will be all over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. Awesome! It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. Do we kind of fight back a little bit, or do we give him 2 people, no questions asked? I feel like we could play this game one of 2 ways. Because we haven't seen the people again that we... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We haven't seen or heard anything about the people for Blank's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn a-holes like you get in our way. Resist and it will happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, yes. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Oh! Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many people have died, or how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Yeah, true, we couldn't test her anyway. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? I feel like, I mean, all we can see is the black shirt, but I feel like that's fairly normal. Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it that you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. I feel like there is something cool that happens if you let these guys, like, make these guys live or keep them alive long enough. They shall not much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come back to check on them. And we could use more people. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. So I have finished the game before, but it has multiple endings. So I haven't done all the endings yet. Unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a blank game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide, I am justice. I bring order. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? Huh, that's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though? Lock him in the house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? I don't know why that sentence was so hard for me. I think we should warn him about the visitor that's been stalking us. A half-naked visitor alienated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Oh, I should have asked about... That was my second one that I wanted to ask about, but I probably should have asked about FEMA. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I always have a delay when I type on a desktop. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot, I can barely breathe, and people are acting all weird. Shooting and fighting each other? I don't get it. Wait, you seriously don't know what's happening? No, I don't. The news freaks me out, so I just try to ignore it. But my parents watch it. One morning I woke up and they were going crazy. Said they had to leave right away. That was a whole week ago. They still haven't come back. I keep waiting, but they're just gone. Chronically offline king. Yes, clock it. I need to know the truth. Where did they go? So please, tell me what's happening. Visitors crawled up from underground. You can't trust anyone. I feel like I would say about the visitors because it's pretty obvious that the sun is way hotter than usual. So we're gonna tell them about the visitors. Oh gosh. What if those visitor things killed them? Crap. Why did they leave? Why didn't they take me with them? I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe you don't trust me either. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, so we already have the cult members. We have... I think we still have the dorm guy and the one whose ears we checked, the musical theater guy. So we already have like 4 people. Or how many cult members are there? Because there could be more than 4. We'll safely say we have more than 4 people. But just because he's chronically offline, I'll let him come in. I don't know if that's a good idea. What if they come back home and I'm not there? But maybe you're right. I should probably stay with you for now. Yeah, that was probably smart. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Good afternoon, you are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Interesting. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Woohoo! They are staying in my house. Oh, that wasn't there before. Ate the apple, sweet and sour. I didn't finish reading that. But didn't the page say something about an apple? Oh no, where'd they go? How's it going? I don't know. I just really want my parents to come back. They've taken care of me my whole life, and now I don't know what happened to them. Geez, I really hope they're okay. I can't imagine going on without them. Well, I'm gonna test you, dude. Okay. Just tell me everything's going to be fine. We have a lot of options now to test, so it definitely makes it harder. Let's see. I think... I feel like we need to test his ears. Yeah, I think ears. Ears is always a good one. Huh, well, okay. Okay, we're fine with the ears. I don't even know what you're hoping to see there. Leave alone. His ears were good. Oh, there's 3 of them. This whole thing's so messed up. What happened to your brother? Long story short, FEMA took him, and I haven't seen him since. He used to be a sailor, actually. And this jacket, he brought it as a gift from overseas. From one of his vogues. Or voyages. Vogue. I thought he'd bring something small, like one of those funny pins, or a fridge magnet. But instead, he spent real money on a whole jacket. I was so happy. I didn't get to see him often, to be honest, so I was psyched that he thought of me. I'll admit this jacket's gotten me into trouble more than once. You can't find one like it around here. People see it and try to swipe it, and then... But I'm never given up. It's not just a jacket, it's a memory of my brother. I just hope he's okay. Did we check his, we checked his eyes last time, right? That's the only thing we've checked on him so far. We have 1 energy left. How in the world? Okay. I'm thinking a photo for him. I feel pits. We can also do pits. Let's do the pits. Oh, about the armpits. It's always something with this guy. Always something. Ouch. That looks like really bad razor burn. I know irritation's a sign of a visitor. But it's just from the jacket. I sweat in it. And there's nowhere to shower these days. Chat, what do we think? Because here's my thing. If it's so unbearably hot outside, why are we wearing... I mean, I know. It's a memory of his brother. But he could at least just carry it around, right? He can, like, hold it tight. But wearing it and the sun's getting closer to the earth, I don't know. Seems a little fishy to me. I think... I know. But I don't want to kill too many humans. I'm scared. I think we're gonna leave him alone again. I'm gonna give him one more chance next time. I'm gonna give him one more chance. Now, I know that we just got the cult members in here, but I really want to check this guy again because you talk about sus, it's Popeye's biscuit. Okay, theater sucks, but what about your friends? Oh, right, I never finished that story, sorry. I jump around a lot. It's hard to focus on one thing anyway. My friends were all actors, producers, sound guys, lighting techs, that kind of crowd. We used to get wasted from day one. I even rented small stages for my birthdays. 100 of people would show up. And now, it was amazing. Imagine 100 people coming just to celebrate you. Man, those were the days. But the theater world's toxic. Everyone's out to undercut everyone else. No money, too much stress. Over time, those parties stopped. And I realized that most of the people who came to my birthdays weren't really friends. They were just there. They used me when it suited them, or talked blank about me behind my back. But hey, don't get me wrong. I sat down, made a list, figured out who to kick to the curb. Okay, I need to test you. Yeah, no problem, friend. What do you want to see? Let's do a photo with this guy. Because we checked his ears last time, right? I think that's right. Because, oh yeah, because someone said his ears look dirty. Okay, so it's colorful. Is he chill? Is he chill like that? So let me see. I feel like he's fine because we haven't seen anything sus from him. I know that's normal human vibe, so we're gonna leave him alone. Tomorrow I really need to make a point to test my character because we've only done that twice. You know what? I think we're gonna use our coffee today. That way we can have 4 energy tomorrow. I think that's how that works. If not, I just wasted a coffee. We've talked to him. We should talk to the cult members, or at least one of them. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness, eternal, and we have found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Are you scared? Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will he ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay, we've talked to them. We tested that guy. Did we talk to him today? Yeah, we did. Okay. So I think we've talked to and tested everybody that we can today. So we are going to make it nighttime. And this will be my last day. I'm going to end stream a little bit earlier tonight than what I have been doing. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me, Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? Yeah, we need to test ourselves. Feh. I'm just wasting precious time with you, youngins. Kids these days. So I guess we didn't fulfill the entire thing that we were supposed to do for him. I need to... Okay, yeah. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad blank mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many blank out here. I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Everyone, really. All of them blank who were only kept in check by faith or whatever. Blank stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just blank animals. As if all this blank with the visitors wasn't enough. Now we have to deal with them too. Blank. What's got you so wound up? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the world coming to an end. Don't take it personally. It's just all this blank with the sun, and now they blank visitors. It feels like humanity's right there in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just want to lead a normal blank life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that blank anymore. Now I'm just trying not to become part of either camp. I don't really like this guy's attitude, if I'm being honest. I don't feel like we need any more people. Like, we are almost full, I feel like, in the house. So I think we're gonna tell him to kick rocks. Fine, look, how about I give you an Energeca? Will you let me in then? Chat, what do we think? He's offering us an energy drink. I mean, if someone offered me kombucha, I would let him in, and if someone offered me an energy drink, chances are I'd probably let him in. But I just feel like our house is too full to let anyone else in. I get to live and you get a cold, refreshing beverage. Everyone's blank happy. I'm gonna tell him to beat it. Sorry. You are just like the rest of those piss baby cowards. You'll just sit there and take it when they bash your face in. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathliness. All because of one, good grief. All because of a word. One single word, but what a word it is. You know what I mean? Yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. Can you come back later, perhaps? Shame, I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well, even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Oh. Oh, hey, somebody's here. Nice. I'm so wired right now, but Energeca just ain't hitting like it used to. Could use a recharge. Where are you headed charged up like that? Somewhere far away. Can't stay in one place. A storm is coming, and I'm kind of curious to see how people face it. I'll keep moving until I fry, or till the visitors gobble me up, whichever comes first. You're not gonna try to get to safety? What do you mean? The further I go, the more chance I have of finding a solution. You don't get it, huh? Who knows? Maybe you've got humanity's last hope stashed somewhere in your house. If I stayed in my apartment, I'd never have found out. I'd just die. Alone. Screw that. And then what? Then I run. I'll keep running until I find what I'm looking for. Whatever that is. How long is this game? It usually lasts, I think, for 14 nights. I'm pretty sure that's how long it goes. But your place seems interesting, I think. Will you let me in? Are we letting this kid in? I feel like we should. He's kind of funny. I don't know, he made me giggle. I think we should let him in. You never know. And, well, then again, hang on. What if he's a visitor and that lowers our chances of finding visitors that might be in our house? Because, like the guy that's been stalking has said, if we have 2 visitors, or is it more than 2 or 2? I think it's just 2. If we have 2 visitors inside the house, he can get in and kill us. I don't know. I feel like we should tell him to leave, just because I feel like it's a little too risky to be inviting all these people in and not know what we're dealing with. So I'm gonna tell him to go. Bummer. Wait, I've got all kinds of stuff with me. Okay, well, of course, Energeca. Though I've got more than just that. Or, hang on. Here, it's coffee. Want it? Well, I think we're good. I think we're good. We don't need that. Boring. Always the same. Fine, I'll check out what's going on somewhere else. Heard stories about some freak gathering folks up, brainwashing them. And then he throws him on a fire. Oh yeah. I might try to join. Sounds interesting? Yeah, I'm glad we didn't let you in. Good evening. Any chance you've got room for one more? I don't really need much. What brought you here? I just finished college, but finding a job in my field's been tough, so I took some shifts at a little coffee shop. But after everything that's happened, people just stopped showing up, and they made us all redundant. Guess who landed gigs at nightclubs got lucky. Seems things actually turned out for better for them. Jeez. When times get tough, people simply wish to tune it all out for a while, to be carefree for a moment. Just like when we were children. My landlord didn't want to rent to a fresh graduate with no steady income in the first place. So after all this started, he kicked me out, said it was due to my lack of employment. Moved his half-siblings in shortly after. I can't say I really blame him, but I hope you can see my side too. I hate being a burden on anyone, but when things get rough, you do what you can to survive. I'll try to be I'll try to be useful till I'm back on my feet, and I promise that someday I'll return the favor. I hate to turn him away, but like I said, we already have so many people to test and so little time to find out who's a visitor and who's not before that guy comes knocking on our door again. So we're gonna send him off in the hopes that he finds someone else to camp out with. We're gonna send him out there with all the best luck. I don't need freeloaders here. Off you trot. I'm gonna start saying that. Off you trot. I see. I know I don't have much to offer, but please think it over one more time. I'll pay you back someday, and I can help you right now in any way I can. I never thought adulthood would start out this rough, and I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm gonna let him in. I'm tired of turning people away. And you know what? This is gonna bite me later. I already know it. Thank you so much. I won't forget this. It's good to know that kind people still exist and not just in stories. Two female officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look clueless, like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is just jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Okay. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna save it right here. And I'm gonna hop off a little bit earlier than I have been tonight. I'm feeling pretty tired, and I'm honestly starting to get a little bit of a headache, so I'm gonna get some rest.